Friday Night Insights. Here we go. I gotta start it. Roger Lloyd, baby. The master's coming. Roger Lloyd, Friday Night Insights. The topic, presentation. Hey, where y'all at? Corporate World? He's coming, baby. I told you. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta just let that ride a little bit. Positive energy. Here we come. Roger Lloyd, baby, the master of marketing in the carpet cleaning world. And on YouTube, baby. Yeah. Where y'all at? Carpet cleaning world. Roger Lloyd, baby. Yeah. Yeah, he's about to break it, baby. He's about to break it all the way down. So I want y'all to give him a warm welcome when he comes on. He's getting ready, baby. Where y'all at, baby? All right, Roger Lloyd. Yeah, we got it's fun, man. We having fun. Okay, man. Okay, here we go. All right. Carpet Cleaning World Friday Night Insights. I'm introducing my guy, Roger Lloyd.
Oh, man.
What's up, buddy? What's up, man? You bringing the heat, baby. You bringing the heat.
Yeah. You know, I just don't know what it is, Brother Antoine. They throwing us out the other groups. They rather look at some naked woman over there in carpet cleaning union than listen to some good how to get money. They want to talk about the proper wand strokes. Now, wait a minute. Okay. I'm not saying that that's not important, but let me tell you something. If you go get your IIC certification, which you should do, not for your clients, but for you, for that achievement that you know you are doing what needs to be done for your prosperity. Let me tell you something that you probably already know. When you go in Miss Johnson's house, she is not going to be like, oh my God, Antoine, get out of my house. You made the wrong dry strokes. Out. All right. No. But I'm just saying, like, come on. If that's all that you have to combat us, this industry's in worse trouble than we can ever imagine. Now, let's talk about something else. Now, we got guys that understood that thing, and I can understand this part, that, oh, no, Roger, I got to get 3 to 4 to 8 jobs a day so I can make that bank. No, you don't. Well, wait a minute. If you are a multi-truck operator, your business model is to make sure the trucks stay on the road 5 to 6 days a week.
Exactly.
So, yes. So, while maybe the single truck operator has to really, get the seal doors, get the wall buddies, and blah, 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 to do a bang-up job, you have to concentrate. You, Antoine, you're a multi-truck operator. You have to worry about having that little platform so you can train your guys on how to get in, do the job properly, be safe, number one, be safe so not breaking that vase, because as soon as that vase drop, that's an heirloom that's priceless. You can't even put a price tag on it. Oh, that's my vase that my grandmother gave me.
Yeah.
And then her husband walked through and be like, I thought we bought that from J.C. Penney's last year. Listen,
Yeah.
We gonna be real. I don't know no other way to be. If y'all coming at me because my guy has the vacuum hose came loose when he was vacuuming the steps, and y'all came at him with everything but the kitchen sink. He's like, how could he not know that the vacuum hose came loose? Something's wrong with him, Roger. You're a fake. Why should anybody listen to you? And then God forbid if we make you a video with a picture of a rotovac in it. We not saying in that image, it didn't say across the top that, oh, this is the perfect way to run a rotovac. What we were showing your potential clients was some new technology. They're not the ones coming at you. It's these carpet cleaners and probably the ones that don't even have a rotovac. They probably want one. So they see that you have one, so they got to come at you. They got to come at you. But now, if you go over there in their group, the Carpet Cleaning Union or whatever it's called, you can guarantee you're going to see a picture of a half-naked woman or in a bikini or something. What about the women in that group? I mean, do you have any? Like, and it's not even about the group. It's about what's allowed that goes on in the group. I understand that the Facebook groups for the carpet cleaning industry are supposed to be a time when you can relax. But even in the time of relaxing, there still should be some dignity as well as morality. And I mean, like, just showing that type of stuff, like, yeah, they could throw us out. I mean, you ain't never see me post one time in that group.
Yep.
But I was in there because it was associated with the industry. Listen, the name of this, or the topic in this Friday Night Insights that I asked you to join me with, is about presentations.
Okay.
Now, everyone knows the last couple of nights I've been going hard telling you what you could really expect, or some tidbits that you could expect at the CCW conference. Now, me and Mikey just did a show, Tuesday Night Revolution show, where we told you both what you could expect from the Mikey's Fest 2020 in February, and what the difference was. It's not see, this is how, how things get twisted and people go against each other, East versus West, Mikey versus CCW. No, I just got off the phone with Mikey today. Mikey, like, what's up, Raj? I said, listen, Mikey, I think I want to go buy an Aerotech. I think it's time for me to float up in the stars with the big boys. He said, Roger, let me tell you something. Oh, Josh, hand me that that cord real quick. Cause my that cord right there. Hurry up. My computer's getting ready to die out. Josh is my son. He's here for hold this for me. Well, there we go. Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. The battery want to go out when it get good. No, we don't do that. So me and Mikey was talking. He said, no, Roger, you don't need an Aerotech. Not if you concentrating on residential. I said, well, I do some, I do commercial. He said, Roger, unless you're running 2 hoses out your truck 75% of the time, you don't need no Aerotech. He said it's just big, bulky, and it's overkill. And he said, I'm telling you, because Mikey has one. But Mikey also has 2 transits with middle grade to decent grade units in. And they're handling his residential and his small commercial. So, with the Rotovacs, with the chemistry, with the new Forever Low CRB, let me tell you something. You barely need heat anymore. And it's hard for me to say, because everybody know I'm a heat up guy. I like my water hot. Because, see, I want to sanitize something. Don't put that word in your literature if you really don't have heat. What are you talking about, Roger? You don't know what you're talking about, dude. I got deodorizer, man. I buy Pro Choice and Soap Daddy's deodorizer. So what are you talking about? Okay, all right, calm down. You don't have to go hype with me here. I'm just telling you. Heat. Let's think about this. You take a cold shower. If you take a hot shower, what are you doing? You're sanitizing yourself. You're opening your pores. You're cleaning the germs. When the doctors tell you to wash your hands, they tell you to what? Use soap and water, but hot water at least what? 120 degrees. Why? So you can get all the embedded germs and dirt off you. So I know you didn't come here and watch this for a science class, but see, we gotta wind you up. So when I throw that pitch, it ain't a ball or a strike right from there. It's strike. Because you were like, Roger warned me. He warned me. I did. You know what's so sad? Antoine, for the last couple years, I've been talking about educating your customer.
Yep.
Yeah. As you often say, Roger, you need to coin that. Well, technically, in this industry, when they hear it, 9 times out of 10, they're like, oh, you were in that carpet cleaning world, or you was on that Roger Lloyd's YouTube page. You know, he likes to use that edu-clean a lot. Well, it's true. Listen, for single truck operators, I went over last night the kind of cheddar that you should be getting from every home. Now, a lot of you are like, Roger, you don't know what you're talking about, man. That's crazy. I would feel guilty to charge someone a possible $700. Let me tell you something. Go buy a Rotovac XL 360 XL. Go buy a T-Rex Senior from Mighty. Go buy a CRB, the Austrian CRB, the 15-inch. Yeah. And I want you to tell them, well, I want to buy your Rotovac. I want to buy your T-Rex. I want to buy your CRB. But listen, I don't have much work. So do you feel guilty to still charge me $24.99 or $1,800 for the CRB? They're going to laugh you off the phone if they didn't hang up on you already.
Yep.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Because you feel as though you're in this person's house for maybe 1 to 2 hours, you know. And if you're doing a splash and dash, you're not even in there that long, right? And then maybe you listen to certain people, and the objective is to get in and out and get to the next one.
Yep.
No, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, listen. You know I'm a baby boomer. You guys said it all. I'm an old man, whatever. Yeah, look at the gray. That's cool. Antoine don't have no hair no more, but he still get them. Don't ever get it twisted. But you got the game twisted, fellas. But see, if y'all notice, if you've been reading the post in this group, we're getting more ladies in this group. More ladies are watching.
Yep.
Listen, man, like I always say it all the time. We're about to have a female president. Now, you get more and more women in this carpet cleaning industry. Let me tell you something. Women are about their money. You try to come in here after we get a group of women up in here, and you try to be like, oh, Mrs. Lloyd, she doesn't have the proper wine strokes. She's going to laugh at you, and she's going to say, how many calls did you get today? Better yet, how many jobs did you book today? Oh, what are you talking about? I booked 8 jobs, Mrs. Lloyd. And what were the job tickets? Oh, I had some between 180 and 200. I had a good day. Right. I only booked 2 jobs. And my guy's already back. The vans are parked. The truck is parked. And we had a $1,200 to $800 day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know why? It's not because she's smarter than you. It's not because she made the perfect wand strokes. It's because she gave a presentation.
Right.
And that leads us to why we're here today.
All right.
You know, I showed you a little bit of what you get from my folder, Roger Lloyd's residential folder for the carpet cleaning industry. You know, I wish you could be a fly on the wall sometimes when my clients and I get up from their table and they're still kind of eyeing the whole folder thing and they're going through the shuffling the papers.
Yeah.
And they're like, this was really different. I wasn't expecting all this. Now, for you guys who are like, see, that's why I never do it. That's why I wouldn't do a presentation. They don't want to hear all that. No, my friend. We gave her an experience that she didn't think a carpet cleaner had to offer.
Yeah.
And that's sad. And that's why this is the revolution. And I'm trying my best to help some of you younger cleaners before you get totally contaminated by the wrong processes of this industry, and then it'll be gone. You'll actually see Rug Doctor being able to charge more because people are done with all the nonsense from a so-called carpet cleaner. They'd rather do it themselves. Or Johnny Be Good down the street that came home for the weekend and he's trying to make a couple dollars. They'll run a Rug Doctor and let him do it. They will. Because we don't have a presentation. I don't know what you're talking about, Roger. I got a presentation, man. I tell them, I say, you need your carpets clean. I'm going to tell you a price, and I got the biggest blower. You can check my truck, man, outside. It's got a nice wrap on it. Look at that, lady. I paid $3,000 for my wrap. You're going to pay me. My blower is a 5.2, 5.7 blower. It can suck the nail out of a wall. Yeah, no. Presentation, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what never ceased to amaze me is that you'll spend the time and the money to get your IIC certificate. And wait a minute, before y'all start coming at me, you should do that. But you'll spend the money to go to the carpet cleaning conventions to see machines that you'll never be able to use. You'll never be able to buy because you either don't make enough or you don't have the business credit to purchase it. And then, you'll keep using Google AdWords. You'll keep using Facebook, Instagram, and any other social media that you can get on a platform for. And you'll get a few people that call you here. You'll get a few people that call you there. But instead of working on your marketing, so the whole neighborhood around you will know about you, so all the quality people will hire you. Do you realize or understand that everyone that has carpet is not your client? You have to design the model of carpet cleaning business that you want. Do you want a single truck operation? Do you want a multi-truck operation? And then a multi-truck operation, you got to keep them trucks moving all the time. So you got to have some price points. You got to have a stage or a platform where you can constantly train your technicians so you can clock them. They have to be on a clock so they will stay with you. You will only be able to pay them between $10 to $14. No, what are you talking about, Roger? Yeah, I'm trying to explain to you if you want to be profitable. Because you got to pay the bills. It has to make sense. You have to make some net, not gross, net. And then if you're a single truck operator, you have to run an operation. You still need a helper, and he has to get paid 15 to 20% because he has to be of top grade because he's with you. He's representing you out there in the field. He's your hands and your legs. Jordan, my helper, makes 15% of every job, and he still gets $30 to $100 tips. See, when you're a single truck operation, you are top of the food chain because it's you. It's you going out there. It's you representing your company. You're the one that has the steamer. You're the one that has the sealer door. You're the one that has the flash extractor and things like that. Because see, I know it's certain things Antoine is just not going by because he already know that his guys, even though they're there for him, unless he called them on the phone to show up and be like, go get such and such, they're not even going to remember they're in the truck.
Yeah.
So that leads me to this. You have your McDonald's, which is your Stanley steamer of the carpet cleaning industry. You have your Red Lobsters, which are your multi-truck operations like Antoine. You go and get the Admiral Feast. You going to spend like $30, $29.99 for some lobster, some shrimp, some crab legs. You're going to spend it, but you're going to get full. You're going to eat good. And the woman will appreciate it, or man, or whatever you got. They're going to appreciate it. But when you trying to really be a rock star and you trying to really blow the pants off this new girl you trying to date or court or marry or whatever you got, you want to take her to a 5-star restaurant. And that's us. That's the single truck operators. When you get to that 5-star restaurant, you're going to have the violins playing. You're going to have the mandolins coming out to the table. And then somebody going to come over the table. Would you like to buy her a rose? Yeah, let me get a rose. And then, like, here, you pretty lady, this gentleman just bought you a rose. So, you know, you doing the whole thing. And then you might have a guy to come over and start singing it with the little violins and all. Listen, you trying to show this woman that you that dude. Listen, that's what a single truck operator is. He's the 5-star restaurant. Antoine is the Red Lobsters, and then Stanley Steamer or Zero Res or whatever you got, they're your McDonald's of the industry. But one thing, and this is what I want everyone to hear, and I want Antoine to back me up on this. Even if you go to McDonald's, they have a presentation with packages. Now, if you go to Red Lobster, they have a menu and they have packages. They have the Admiral's Feast. They have the Ultimate Feast. They have packages on the menu. You go to that 5-star restaurant, they have one straight menu that comes down the middle, and everything on there is pork. I mean the loin. All the top meats. That prime rib and everything.
Yeah.
They got the top. That's all you get from there. You go in there and be like, yeah, let me get a hamburger. Yeah, they might make you one, but that's a $20 hamburger. $20. Oh, I wonder what's some beef. You got $20 beef, Jack. So if they all have packages from the ground floor to the top floor, Antoine, talk to these, but why don't we have them? Why do we not value? Why do we want to get to the next one's house when we offer so much more that we could do at this one's house when we're a single truck operation?
You know, Raj, I've been pondering on that for a long time. As long as I've, been in the group, and I still haven't came up with an answer. Right? Well, wait, hold up. Let me take that back. I think that this is just my thought, my 2 cents. I'm not speaking for everybody else. I think the reason why a lot of the guys in the group, ladies too as well, they just don't have a folder. They don't have the content. They don't have it. They don't have it. Because maybe if they had it and then they used it, then they could see the value. So that's my thought, Raj. And then one quick thing, Raj, I've been watching my phone because some people have been chiming in, and so I just wanna, and people are watching. But what I ask right now is say something, say hi, ask a question. I got the phone right here, Rod, so I can kind of, let you know that if they have a question or whatever, I can see what the question is on my phone, and then we can, maybe talk about that. They might have a question for you.
Hey, let's talk about it. Let's talk about
it. but where are your thoughts with it, man? I mean, that was my thought, because they don't have it. They don't have it. So what are your thoughts?
Well, I believe because of all the contamination that's plagued this industry, you're seeing guys and hearing people say, I went in this house, I didn't have to say nothing, I don't need a dog and pony show, I don't need nothing. I didn't charge them a flat out price, I got paid, I'm off to the next one. Well, when you have that, and especially people that see, oh, I can do it easy, so I'd rather do that. When I was starting out with these shows, I have made a show called Do You Want It Easy or Do You Want It Profitable? Now, don't get me wrong. And when you do it easy, you can still be profitable, but you're going to be one tired son of a gun. Who wants to get into an industry where you're going to be doing 8 labor jobs a day to get paid, when there's a profitable way where you could do 2, maybe at the most 3 jobs a day and still make the same amount of money if you learn how to open your mouth? I just don't understand. See, you can't get mad or angry at the consumers for not wanting quality when they hire a carpet cleaner. That's your fault. That's my fault. That's our fault. And for you guys, unbelievable, that have portable carpet cleaning equipment, that have to carry it in the house, carry it up the steps, bring in the CRB, bring in the chemicals, bring in the wine, keep trying to find plugs in hope that you don't pop a circuit breaker. You guys go through what I consider hell. Oh, what do you charge, buddy? Oh, I'm getting about $25 a room. What? Oh, well, Roger, see, you don't understand. Let me tell you something. What you want to tell me? I got a portable. I know I'm getting older, but did you just say to me that you have a portable? Yeah, that's why I would charge $25, bro. Because you know I don't have a truck number. Not yet. Okay. So if I was running a portable, knowing that my client is going to see everything that I'm bringing in the house, all the steps of what I got to do, she's seeing the pure fruits of my labor. Oh, you best believe I got a presentation all day because I'm charging $60 a room, and I can verify that. I can let her see. Look at all you just saw for the first 25 minutes. I had to bring all this stuff in here. I had to play with your plugs to make sure that I'm not going to pop your circuit breaker. And then, God forbid, if I do, I got to go down the basement because you don't know what's what. Your husband's not home. And I want to keep this as easy on everyone as possible. So now, because I'm running a portable machine, I have to be an electrician. If one of my hoses break or something leak out the portable underneath, I gotta be a plumber. But I'm only gonna charge $25. What? Dude, if this industry's not twisted, I don't know what to tell you. Well, Roger, see, you got a truck mount, so you don't know what it's like, man. You don't know how hard it is to get a job, man. I've been in this for 30 years. I don't know how hard it is to get a job. Maybe if you stop focusing on giving a price and start focusing on cleaning to your right target market, you wouldn't be feeling the way you feeling. You okay? Listen, man, ladies and gentlemen of the carpet cleaning world and my YouTube people that are watching this, there's 50 million self-help videos on YouTube on how to make money. Well, I had my popcorn earlier. Josh should tell you that's my son. I was watching. It's this guy. It looked like he's not a day over 18. He was on YouTube talking about, yeah, fellas, get money. That's me, get money, Mike. Listen, y'all can get these dollars with this carpet cleaner, man. I just go up, I tell people $25 a room, and I go in there, man, I just blast all that. I come out of there with like $125. Yeah, I've been there all day, but let me tell you something. I got money. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 20s in his hand, and he on YouTube like this. Dude, take that money, put it back in the bank before you lose it and you don't got your light bill or your child support. Okay? Don't flash that $20, those $20 no more. Lord have mercy. Don't you know the real people that make real money, they don't carry dollar bills. They got credit cards. See the guys at the casinos, my wife's from Las Vegas, they got their little money clip. They're like, oh, let me put this out on the roulette table. Man, put that money back in the bank before you go. Don't even have the money to get your flight back home from Vegas. Stop that. Yeah. You know, you want to learn how to market your business so it can grow. Every year, you should see a substantial raise in your gross and your net because you're retaining the clients that you already have, but every year you're getting new, this is the word that's going to hurt you, qualified clients. People that don't want a price over the phone. Don't you understand in my script that my wife reads, because she handles my phones, you all know that if you watch me. She says, well, my husband says, for him to do the cleaning of your carpets or whatever you got, whatever you're getting clean, professionally into what you expect, he has to see it first.
Yeah.
Would you ever talk to a plumber? Of course, you're going to give him an idea of what the problem is. The elbow's crack, it's leaking underneath, whatever. But if he just told you a synopsis over the phone and told you it's going to be $400, you're going to be like, you don't want to see it? No, lady, you already said elbow leaking underneath the toilet. So I need $400 because I gotta pay my phone bill and it's gonna be $400. No, they're not gonna hire you. God forbid if you call electrician. Oh, my lights are flickering in my son's room. Oh no, don't worry about that, lady. That's fine. Just give me $800 and I'll take. Whoa, just give you $800. You don't want to even come at least play with the light switch. You don't even just want to blink it in front of me so I know that I can feel sane giving you an $800 check. Excuse me. But
Raj,
with a carpet cleaner,
sorry,
I ain't attacking nobody. Let me make that quick. Because I just told you, Antoine still has to have a price point because he has a multi-truck operation. But still, he can say, well, yes, man, we can come out and service you. We have 3 packages because we clean. Every person has a different situation, a different type of carpet, and a different level of soil in their carpet. So we have 3 different packages. One at $30, one at $40, and then we have our top to bottom total clean at $50. So now that you know our price points, when we get out there, we'll have our presentation folder that will tell you what's in each one of these packages, and then you can make an executive decision for the level of cleanliness you want your home to achieve today. Now, if we all say we good at $40 a room, well, that's why if you notice, I have 30 on the lowest end, I have 50 on the highest end, because if people really don't know and they're not sure, well, I would rather pay $10 more than the worst service they offer, and I don't feel like I got burnt if I pay $10 less than the total top to bottom service that they offer. So you know what? Oh, I got it. I'll do the $40 a room for all 5 rooms. Bing, 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 bing. Antoine wins because that's what he wanted to charge her in the first place. But now with his creative Roger Lloyd marketing, he's getting that $40 a room from just about every house.
Yeah.
But no, we don't want to do that. We don't want, no. Roger, that means my technicians have to interact. That means they have to actually work. They have to talk to someone. They have to use their mind. We don't do that. We can just put a number on our advertisements, our vehicles, or whatever, and we good. Now, if we get there and the rooms are a little bit bigger than 250 square feet, we'll just tack money on without being able to justify it. But they know that room is big, so they'll just go with it. You're already there, buddy. Of course they're going to go with it. As long as it's not no astronomical price that you add on. But no, that's still no justification. That's not making you look like a professional, put together carpet cleaning company. Maybe you don't care. Hey, Raj, I'm not here for all that, man. I'm just here to get money. You can't think like that. You're in an industry. What you don't do and what you do affects the whole industry, even if it's just in your town. Because after you quit and you go get in another business because you tired of getting this money, right? Isn't that the way you say it? I'm tired of getting this money. I'm going to go do something else. Well, then you got another young joker that's coming right behind you. And then the lady's going to say to him, well, the last guy, he didn't do a great job, but you know what? No, I'm willing to pay maybe $25 a room or so. I'm not, or I'll just do it myself. Now you're dead and in the water. Because when they get to that point where they didn't see such a big difference, or they didn't get the experience, or as a lot of you say, the dog and pony act, that's so sad. It's not a dog and pony act when people expect a professional qualified service. And it's not their jobs to know what a Rotovac is. It's not their job to know what a CRB is. It's not their job to know what a high flow Devastator or Tony Dang one is. It's your job to know that. So when you bring the mats in and you lay your tools on that mat as you're setting up and you put that sealer door up, they see that part. But they need to feel that not only are you just a laborer, that you have a little bit of brain in your head, that you went to see the wizard. And then maybe they'll get to the heart because they already know you got some courage, right? Because I got a blower. It's a 5.7 blower. It could suck the nail out of a wall. Look at my truck outside. Look how it's all wrapped. That ain't, you don't see every carpet cleaner riding up and down your street like that, lady. She's like, oh, that's awesome. Well, your 5 point, what did you say, Sev blower? Will it clean my car because I really don't need the nail sucked out of my wall, if you know what I mean.
Hey, Raj, can you hear me?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. When you were just talking, I wanted to just add something to the group, like that, like a challenge. Like, what I did was I went on Yelp, Raj. I went on Yelp, and I went and looked at all the 5-star carpet cleaners, right? And then I read the reviews. Then I went and I read the 1-star reviews. So, okay, so I'm challenging the people that are listening tonight to just go on Yelp in their city and look at the 5-star reviews and look at the 1-star reviews, Raj. The reason why the 1-star reviews are what these the customers, the clients are experiencing a lot of the things that you're talking about. Okay, so since if they don't want to hear from you, right, then why don't they go right to the source, the reviews, and read the 1-stars? And when one of them that I read, Raj, it talked about how they answered the phone. Just one of them was when the lady wrote, and I'm gonna start doing, Raj, is I'm gonna start copying some of these Yelp reviews in my city, right? The 1-stars. And then I'm going to start posting them, Raj, and then letting everybody read the things that they care about. And the things that they're talking about on there is like one person, one lady said the guy answered the phone and was like, huh? And that right there was like a turn off for the lady. because he probably was at a job. He probably was, trying to answer his phone. So that's one. Then they came in. What one was well, there were some other ones. I can't think of them, but a lot of them were talking about the things that you're saying that we shouldn't do. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there as well because I did that this week with the Yelp challenge.
And see, the thing is, if they change their mindset from trying to get to every job they can and try to get qualified clients, then they would get more people on their maintenance plan. Oh God, here he go. I know he did not just talk about that maintenance plan. Listen, Roger, I want all my money up front. I ain't trying to get no money every month. I ain't worried about that. I'll worry about the jobs next month. I know. Let me tell you something about a maintenance plan client. If someone's willing to give you $20 to almost $100, I have some that are even like 120 a month. A month. Now, Antoine, correct me if my memory serves. You just told me that you was on the road the other day, or with your technician, whatever you got, and you blew a tire.
Yes.
And it was in the middle of the week, the middle of the month, whatever you got.
Yeah.
And you wasn't ready. And then you had to get it towed there because the jack didn't work. So that's how quicksand works. The more you try to pull yourself out, yourself is what I'm saying, you start sinking quicker. So if you didn't have a couple hours on the maintenance plan that you know was coming through, you might have been stuck if you was the average newbie. But if you were starting off in your business, or if you were even an existing client and you said, yeah, you know what? It's time to get that money flowing in. Now listen, your bills flow in the beginning of every month like clockwork. I get my cable bill religiously. I get my cell phone bill religiously. I gotta pay my mortgage religiously. I gotta pay my car notes and blah, 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 blah. Okay. So let's say you have $2,500 flowing in to $3,000 of bills flowing in religiously every month. Wouldn't it be a nice counteract if you had maintenance plans, which is your income flowing in every month too? So then you can concentrate on all the money that you're going to make from the new clients. Your business will run a whole lot smoother. Now I'm over here on the East Coast. That's why I even came up with the maintenance plan. January and February, and I'm going to be honest with you, the last 3 Marches have been slow because we've been having what you call long winters all the way till April. We had snow on April 1st last year.
Dang.
Listen, all that April showers, bring May flowers garbage, you say that. We grew up since we sung them little things, right? So you need money. While everybody is waiting, even commercial is waiting until what they say over here on the East Coast, the weather breaks. I can't tell my cell phone company, oh, don't worry, I'll pay you next month when the weather breaks. I'll pay my mortgage next month when the weather breaks. No, they don't want to hear that. A maintenance plan, somebody that's giving me money every month, like a prescription on an app, on a phone that I have to pay for, even if it's only $2 for one of the, apps, like my photo app or something. It's $2 a month. If you get enough people that buy that app at $2 per month, this guy is good. He have a business, because this is the words that's going to really make you upset. It's a compound word. I'm going to warn you now. It's a compound word.
Mhm.
Everybody ready? Everybody ready? It's called residual income. Oh, ow, oh, ow, oh, ow. Easy, easy, easy. I know. Why would a carpet cleaner want something so stupid, something so meaningful, something that could help me when times are slow? When times aren't slow, I still have this money coming in. So now I can save or buy a new Rotovac or a new T-Rex for $24.99. I could buy a CRB, or maybe I want to start putting money away to buy my second truck so I can be like Antoine and have a multi-truck operation. Oh, no, no, no. How dare you, Roger? No residual income, no maintenance plan. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm talking about again and again. Because see, these guys that have these cell phones, these young guys that have these apps on their phone that they're paying for monthly, they're going to think about what I'm saying. And the revolution is coming. People with pets, people with babies, they need their carpets professionally cleaned on a subscription basis, a regular basis.
Yeah.
Why should? Because if you tell them it's going to be $400 or $200 or $300 every 4 months or every 6 months, and they have to pay a bulk of that to you, they won't do it.
Hey, Raj,
Talk to me.
we service the inside of the home, right?
Mm-hmm.
A landscaper service the outside of the home, right? A pool guy service the pools, right?
Mm-hmm.
A pest control does it once a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're the only industry as carpet cleaners that don't get it.
And I already told you about the women when I started this off. The house cleaning industry has
Yeah.
a prescription-based pay. They get paid bi-weekly or monthly.
Yep.
Why are we the only? Oh, you know what? But no, I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you why right now. Because we worried about making the proper wand strokes.
Okay.
I'll never it, and these are the so-called guys that you want to listen to. Oh, join my group. Do this, do that. I wouldn't dare recommend the CCW. That Roger and Antoine, they're a bunch of buffoons. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about it. I'm right here. Let's talk. I'll bring you in. See, this is a platform. Do you have one? Because I can bring you into this. You could debate with me and Antoine right now. But I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you this. I'm gonna take your pants down and I'm gonna spank you. I don't want no hard feelings if you decide to come in here and you want to debate, because I'm not gonna talk about what you want to talk about. I'm not gonna talk about no IIC certification. Because see, as proud as you are to put that up in these groups and show that you have one, which you should be proud for yourself. You should be proud if you buy that expensive truck mount, that with that 5.2, 5.7 blower. You try to tell Miss Johnson that, she's going to smile at you and be like, oh, that's great. Can I show you one thing? See that red spot? Can your 5.7 blower get that out? Oh, no, no, no. We have another thing I have to use. I got to plug in your wall. It's called a steamer. And wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Stop the press. You just bragged that you got a 5.7 blower. I'm showing you a red stain. And your 5.7 blower can't do nothing with that? Well, no, I'm saying I got something else in my truck. Well, then say with the blower there, because most people call you for the spots and stains in their carpet. We haven't educated them enough so they can understand, unless their carpet is filthy, filthy dirty, that they need to get their carpets clean for the germs, pollutants, and all the other airborne things going around. Yeah. I know you don't like listening to me. Sometimes I shake my head when I listen to myself. So my marketing, when you come to the conference or if you buy my residential marketing package for the industry, it's not going to talk about your powerful truck mount. It's going to say you use truck mounted extraction, but I'm going to tell you something. If you use portable extraction, you can take the word truck mount out and you can put portable in.
Yeah.
So,
hey, Raj, I want to add to that. On my show, I think it was, or I don't know if it was you and I told my Miss Barker, Linda Barker story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And then I shared with them that I had a presentation and how I felt and what I went through. Mm-hmm. I had a portable, Raj. A CFX is a portable.
I know it is Rotovac.
Is Rotovac, right? And then I had the 360.
Yep.
Right? But I had a presentation that paid me package pricing, that paid me $300 and $400 in her house. So what I'm just saying and tying it in, what you're saying with the package, with the presentation package, all they need to do is change the wording and offer it to their clientele. Then they can get paid like if they had a truck mount, because they don't know. A client don't know when you're going into their home what type of unit, unless they've experienced it, but they really don't know.
And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to add to what you're saying. Why you want to do a presentation, and you don't want to do the presentation all the time right before every job. Let me tell you the God honest truth. Every time I get a call, and after my wife explains that we have to do what you call a carpet inspection, and for allowing us to do the carpet inspection, we're going to give you a bottle of our spotter. No strings attached. You never have to hire us to sign on the dotted line. Just for letting me walk in your house, you already get something, which is a bottle of spotter that will take out most water-based stains. You have to understand, it's another edge cleaning thing. You have two types of stains, ladies and gentlemen, only two, water-based and oil-based. And that's Antoine's bottle of spotter right there. So when you walk up into these people's home, you need to have a bottle of spotter. John Don's has a spotting program. Interlink has a spotting program. And I'm going to let the cat out the bag. So Daddy's about to have a spotting program.
Oh,
sorry, Dion. Sorry, Dion. I had to. Just be mad at me when we talk in the morning, brother. I'm sorry. They needed to know. But you need to have some spotters. So you give them away. So if you're saying, hey, Roger, man, nobody wants an inspection. Nobody wants a carpet audit. All that old school Joe Polish stuff. You need to say that, man. No, you need to listen to that, man. I know people are hesitant. You have to design the model of carpet, but whoa, Antoine, you got it too loud. It was coming through. It's okay.
Sorry about that.
But you want to get in the door. Every time I go through the door and I do the title of this show, presentation, I come out with much more money than I ever could with my wife talking on the phone. And then let me tell you something else that's going to floor you. I'm more prepared for that job because I have looked at it first. Now, this lady might have 4 or 5 red stains. I only have a bottle of DeAndre Winston Silk's Daddy's Red Raider. I only got 1 bottle when I need to bring a whole gallon. Yeah. But if I didn't go there and look at it, I wouldn't have known. So now this lady also has a ton of tile and grout. She has some wood floors. Well, ma'am, I know it didn't say it in the letter, and you didn't hear it on the phone from our office lady, but we also clean and refinish wood floors, and we clean tile and grout floors too. So I'm just saying, if you want any of these things done, we could just make a day of it and take care of all this for you. Now, I just packaged up 2 more services with the one that she called me for to get an inspection. Now, I know what you're saying. Oh, Roger, man, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of money. Now, listen, in my folder, you may or may not realize this. People want to know what can they do or what should they do for your arrival. See, when you go give someone a carpet inspection and you have Roger Lloyd's marketing folder, residential marketing folder for the carpet cleaning industry, you have what you call a prep sheet. What, Roger? Would you just say? A prep sheet. So if that client doesn't tell you or ask you, what should I do to get ready for you? Here's a prep sheet that will tell you things that you can do to get ready for my arrival. Oh, I didn't think that I could take some hangers and hang my curtains on hangers so they didn't get wet. I didn't think that I should pick up all the little brick and brace out the way before you come. I didn't think that I should find a place for my dogs to stay out of your way for the whole time, the duration that you'll be here. I just didn't. Oh, you don't move china cabinets? Well, we'll move them, but you got to empty them. We're not moving any furniture, even in your bedrooms, if you hire us for our furniture moving package. If the dressers aren't clear. That's right. They have to be put to work. See, a lot of times you don't want to move furniture because it's your fault. You didn't prep them and tell them what they need to do to help you. But see, Roger Lloyd's marketing folder does it for you. To say nothing less that they've never got nothing like this before that's going to really make you stand out from all the competition in your area. So I wouldn't mind moving a nightstand if there's no lamps or mirrors and junk all on it. I wouldn't mind moving that. And I wouldn't mind sliding the china cabinet forward a couple inches to clean behind it because it does get dusty because they never move it. This is a good time for her to clean her fine china. Take it up out of there, lady. Get it up out of there. I clean behind that. It will take me and my technician, Jordan, less than 5 minutes to slide that dresser out, that china cabinet out. He get the wand, run behind it, and we slide it back again.
Good. That's good. So Raj.
Talk to me, man.
The topic of this Friday Night Insights is presentations.
Presentations. You gotta have one. You're gonna have one anyway because you presenting yourself. So they're either gonna have a negative presentation An empty presentation or one that's so thought out, so put together that's going to knock their shoes off. How many of you go into your client's house that have pets? All of us, Roger. What kind of question is that, dude? Well, it's kind of rhetorical, but I wanted you to think about it before I say what I say. In my Roger Lloyd's marketing folder, I'm gonna stop saying my name. In my marketing folder, there's a brochure, because most of carpet cleaners, I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all not the best talkers in the world. Y'all the best braggers, but not the best talkers. And most women, they don't like a whole lot of bragging. They like a lot of seeing what you can do. So in my presentation folder, it has a pet odor brochure that if you do own a black light, if you do own a moisture meter, it explains to them that you're going to diagnose their carpet to tell them, to find out exactly where the pet stains are, to pinpoint for accuracy, so you can give her not a verbal guarantee, not a written guarantee, but a step-by-step guarantee on how you're going to try to remove that. Because let me tell you something. If it's in that padding and you don't pull that padding back and you don't clean both sides of that carpet, if you don't cut that little piece of padding out and replace it with a new piece of pad, and then even after that, if it's a subfloor, you want to spray some Kills Original on it so it'll seal the odor in, because it's a porous surface, and the only way you can get rid of an odor in a porous surface is to seal it in. If it's a real good wood floor, you wouldn't dare paint it with nothing. So now you have to get some clear urethane floor sealer, clear wood floor sealer. You can get that Minuteman, is what I use, right from Home Depot. And that will seal the real wood floor. Then you got to put a piece of pad. What I do, I put a new piece of pad right over the top of the one that, right, the area that I have to cut out. I take my little carpet knife, cut a square out around the contaminated area. So when I pull that piece of pad out and I seal the floor, and then I put a new piece of padding in, it'll fit right into the slot. Meanwhile, I would have treated both sides of the carpet. Then I have my flash extractor, my whatever extractor tool you have, to suck the water up real good in your truck mounting through your flash extractor, water claw, whatever you want to call it. And then you pull the carpet back. Guess what? I get $400 for that. Oh no, Roger, that's beyond what I do. I'm not doing all that. And you just gave up. I just said that's $400 just for that. I'm not talking about the cleaning of all the other carpets. See, this is what I'm saying. Why these guys are telling you they can run in and out of a house and do 8 jobs a day. I'm telling you right there how I can make $800 in one house and be home by lunchtime.
Hey, Rod.
Talk to me.
Let's talk. You're talking now about the value of a presentation. That's what I'm getting. So can you explain to the group the value of when you're sitting there in front of the client, how you can move them to using the services and move them into the maintenance plan? Can you kind of give your insights on your presentation flows for them to be prosperous and make money that way? Can you do that?
Well, most of the cleaners in this group and many others already know how to clean. You know, they got their II certificate, so they fly in there. But they never went and stopped and asked the IIC instructor, well, can you teach me how to talk about it? So that's where I come in, and then you talk about it, because you're the let's talk about it guy. But the point is, We get in front of them. We have the presentation. We have the diagrams so they can see way before we get started what's our goal to be achieved. We're not just in there talking about, oh, we can take care of that, lady. Yeah, we can get that up, lady. Yeah, just tell me when you want. It's going to be $300. We can clean all that up. And that's what most cleaners do. But if you sit down at the table and you have diagrams and you have a folder and it's backing up exactly what you're saying, then when they definitely hire you and you do the job that you're already good at, wand strokes and IICRC certifications, you're already good at that. So now you paved the way to do what you're good at. Now this is something else that you haven't achieved yet. You want this raving cheerleader to give you money regularly now. You've already proven to her that you could talk about it. You already proven to her that you can put your IICRC to work for you. Now you earn from her to put you on a contract so you can already see her again. And that's what a maintenance plan is. It's a contract verifying that I will see you again. So now you don't have to wait 6 months and hope that she call you. You don't have to wait 4 months after the dog that marked this territory again for her to call you. You have a binding contract guaranteeing that you can just call her and tell her that you're coming out on what day.
Okay. So that's what happens with the presentation. Now, I've seen you in Jordan talking to a client, right? Because you actually have in
Jordan,
your
my technician, for everyone who doesn't know.
Okay, your technician.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen you film him talking to one of your clients after the presentation has been presented, after you guys have done your cleaning. And then I know that you have a document in your presentation folder that talks about referrals. So can you kind of give us your insight on how you lead, because you led them into all the services that they can get done right then and there. Then you've led them into the maintenance part of it. And then now in that same presentation at that same time, you lead them into the referrals, that the names that you can get from them when you leave, and then also to your referral card. So can you give us your insight on that as well within this presentation?
Okay, thank you, Antoine. Boy, there is no need for them to come to the conference you making me talk about. Just because you're the let's talk about it guy, I'm not going to keep talking about it.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm gonna tell you. All right. Years ago, I tell you all the time, you put a question up not too many weeks ago about, is there any books that you read that helped change your life?
Okay, yeah.
I talked about my guy, Michael Gerber, who wrote the famous book called The E-Myth. But he also wrote another book called The PowerPoint. The PowerPoint teaches us or tells us that the one thing everyone wants in our life is what? Our kids, our wife, our employees, what? A lot of people were like, well, my kids want money. My wife wants a diamond ring, or she wants fancy clothes. My technician wants more time off. He wants more money. So he told us to stop telling us all the different things. He said, so let's generalize everything at once. They want more. Just stop after the word more. In our life as leaders, we always have to make a way for everyone that means something to us, they can get more. So Jordan is a hell of a technician. You see him, he's getting the tips. But he already makes 15% of every job he does. Now, I encouraged him that if he gives out these referral cards that I'm going to really talk about at the conference, if he gives them out, not me, at the end of every job, if anyone calls and they say, hey, I got a referral card from a friend that got their carpets cleaned and they gave me this card, Jordan now will make 20% of that job. So he increased his pay by 5%. So that encourages him. That encourages him to want to hand these cards out. And what does that do for me? That helps me continue building my referral system. So I took Michael Gerber's More philosophy and I put it to work through those referral cards through Jordan to help me get more referred clients. Because what do all the veterans in this group say? Oh, I don't do any marketing. I run a referral business. I get referrals. I get referrals. I get referrals. So to a new guy or a guy that doesn't get referrals all the time, he's listening to these guys and he's like, well, what the heck, man? How do I get referrals like that? Well, at the CCW conference, that's what you're going to learn. These are the questions that are going to be answered. This is why you need to pick up the phone. No, we're not going to answer it right now, but you leave a voicemail and you say, that's it. That's it. That's right. I want to run a referral-based business. I want to charge package prices. I want to have a presentation. I want a chance for my business to thrive without me killing myself. For that, I could have stayed with a 9-to-5, everyone. I could have just stayed at my job. Why would I take and assume all this extra responsibility so I can go out and do 8 or 9 jobs a day? Antoine, in a little bit over a month, whoever does come to this conference, because it's not for everybody. So I'm not telling everybody to come. I'm telling everyone who wants to make a difference in their life and their business, and they would rather work smarter than harder. Those are the people of the carpet cleaning world and YouTube to come. Because we didn't get into this so we could kill ourselves. Well, I know I didn't. I didn't get into this because I had dreams and aspirations of being a carpet cleaner. I never did that. But I'm here now. So I'm going to make the best of this. So why don't you join me on January 16th and join Antoine on January 16th and 17th. You think Antoine does these intros and these exits with us jamming and dancing now? Yeah, I can't dance no more. I had 2 strokes, but I could wiggle a toe or two. All right, Antoine.
Okay, man. Now, you know you got your intro, so just, do
what you do, Antoine Evans. I thank everyone for watching me and Antoine tonight on this Friday Night Insights. I hope this enlightened you. I hope this got you to think. I'm going to go out and say what I'm going to say, and then Antoine is going to take us out. It's up to you. It always was, and it always will be. But what are you going to do about it? That is the only question. Take us home, brother Antoine.
Here we go.
Take a clap to this. Take a clap to this.
Old school Raj. Carpet cleaning world. You heard it from the master, Roger Lloyd. That's how we do it, baby. This is how we do it, baby. Because we're not stuck. We're not stuck. We're on the path. Yeah, carpet cleaning world. There's my guy, Roger Lloyd. Yeah, right. That's how we gonna do it, baby, in Vegas. Carpet Cleaning World, we love y'all. Roger Lloyd's Friday Night Insights. Yeah, my man. All right.
brother.
Okay,
Thank
brother.
you.
All right.